Would you like to talk to a therapist online through Skype? If so, please do go to my website and learn more about the online therapy service that I provide. Um, Online therapy through Skype is a very good alternative um, for getting the help that you are looking for um, to manage anxiety or depression or addiction. It's a lot more convenient, of course, for you um, because you don't have to leave home. And for many people, leaving home is quite a problem. If you're suffering from anxiety or agoraphobia or have difficulty with driving, suffering from driving anxiety, then it may not be that easy for you to leave home. So the online therapy option becomes very attractive indeed. And as long as you can see each other, that is, that you have Skype, or then the quality of communication is really no different than meeting a therapist uh, in person. The focus of good online therapy is the same as in-person therapy. It's to effectively teach you more effective ways of working with your emotions so that you don't become a victim of patterns of habitual emotional reactivity. We are here to try and help you break out of those patterns. And that is a process that can be done online just as well as it can be in the office. In fact, in my experience with the many clients that I've worked with over the years now, they actually say that they get better results with online therapy than through conventional counseling, which most of my clients have already tried. There's a number of reasons for this, I think. First of all is that it's more comfortable for you, and typically the client feels more in charge of their healing process. And that's very important. You should never look at yourself as being a patient or taking on a role of someone who's a victim, basically, of their emotional suffering. That will not help at all, and it's typically a real problem in the psychotherapy process. If you become a victim, looking for someone to treat you and get rid of your anxiety or depression, it simply will not work. A good psychotherapy is about giving you the skills and the confidence to be able to overcome your anxiety or depression yourself. And that's exactly what I provide during these online Skype therapy sessions. My skills is in the area of mindfulness therapy, which is a system that I developed many years ago now, and that I talk about in my book, The Path of Mindfulness Meditation. And the whole focus of mindfulness therapy is to teach you effective ways of working with your emotions so that you break out of that cycle of becoming a victim of your emotions. We learn how to change our relationship to our emotions entirely. We begin to see our emotions as not defining our identity, but simply as components of our identity, parts of our character. These are content of our mind, but they are not the defining characteristic of our mind. To put it simply, it is incorrect to say, I am anxious. It is more correct to say, I notice anxiety within me. It's to change our identification with the emotion. This is the most important thing that we learn during mindfulness meditation and mindfulness therapy. We learn to become the observer. And the better you become at becoming the observer, the more the anxiety or depression will change and heal. There's a direct relationship between your ability to take on the identity of observer and the ability of your emotions to heal and change. The real problem for most people is that they are not able to observe their emotions. They simply become overwhelmed by them, they become lost in them, and they become lost in habitual patterns of reactivity to their emotions. And all forms of reactivity, whether it's identification with the emotion or reaction to the emotion, have the same effect, and that is to prevent change and prevent healing. So in mindfulness therapy we learn how to overcome this habit of reactivity so that we create the right internal conditions in which emotions will change and heal. Mindfulness therapy is very focused and very direct, and most people experience significant changes after relatively few sessions, simply because it gets right down to the underlying process that continually generates anxiety or depression. So if you'd like to learn more about mindfulness therapy and you're interested in scheduling a session over Skype with me, then please do go to my website and learn more about online therapy, and then when you're ready to schedule a session with me, simply email me, and then we can find a time that works for you as well as for me. So I look forward to hearing from you and helping you through online therapy. Thank you.